Hey y'all. Okay, so it is Tuesday and it is time for our live. Oh, it feels weird to actually be doing a video on the actual day and time that it is supposed to be done. I'm not exactly sure what I'm supposed to do, but hopefully I will actually kind of be able to get back on track. We'll see. I have a dentist appointment tomorrow at 11. But I am trying to finish up the Patreon tutorial. I know, right? We'll see if that actually gets finished, but I should be able to. But I will say hi to the people in the chat. So hi, Neil. Hi, Julius. Hi, Mary. I got puppies in here sleeping and they are being good. The autofocus is somewhat working. I've got camera equipment set up properly. I've got, hopefully everybody can hear me. The microphone is set up the way that I want it to be. I've got, I think everything is set up right now the absolute correct way in here, other than I don't have the monitor, but everything is good to go. The only thing that I am missing, as I said, is the monitor. But we're good for once. It seems like I have been missing bits and pieces for so long. Like, it's kind of weird. But yeah, so everything's set up. So I know that we had some issues with the silhouette giveaway. I changed the strictness on the comments where it would let everybody comment. So if you are having any issues commenting like your address, not your address, like your physical address, but like if you're having any issues commenting your email address or anything like that, you can comment on the post and then email me your email address with your YouTube name. So that way I can match them up so you can still enter to win. Ugh. I'm on antibiotics for a sinus infection, so everything tastes nasty right now, even water. So yay, but still in a great mood. It's so nice whenever everything feels better. But if anybody has any questions, comments, concerns, this is the place to leave them. Let me know if the camera angle's good. And now I am sitting closer than I normally would. Normally I'd be back here, but you know, just when I'm doing a live, I sit closer to the camera than what I normally do. Everything's kind of off. And I am getting ready for Craftsmas. Normally I would start on the 1st of September, but this 1st of September kind of crept up on me, especially with all the doctor's appointments. But I am getting everything ready for it. So I'm thinking this 15th of September, if everybody's good with that. I don't think I'm going to do every single day. I'm trying to figure out how I want to film those, if I'm going to try to do them live, how I'm going to do them, because I still have lots of doctor's appointments. So let me know how you're interested in seeing them. Because I do want to do them a little bit more in depth than what I did them before. So let's see. Hi, Jennifer. I know, LJ, it's kind of been off and on. I haven't seen you as much. Well, congratulations to your oldest daughter. Hi, Joanne. I am having a good day. Everything's been pretty good. Still got some more testing to do to find out everything, but you know, I'm excited for Craftsmas as well. I've got lots of things planned. I have lots and lots of ideas for everything. It's just time. But now that everything's kind of set up, we should be good to go. It's just planning around all the doctor's appointments and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I'm super excited for Craftsmas. And that's part of it. It's like figuring out how the grand scheme of everything, I guess the best way to put it. Thank you, Michelle. I felt like putting on makeup. I haven't really put on a whole lot in a while. But that should tell you something, that I'm feeling better. Much, 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 much better. And the antibiotics have kicked in, so, you know, that's always a good thing. Getting rid of infections. But yeah. Anyways, and also, one thing to tell y'all, like if y'all have questions about vinyl, if y'all have questions about sublimation, if y'all have questions about screen printing, y'all are always more than welcome to email me, all that kind of stuff. And we can do Q&As. We can do live chats with those types of things, or they might turn into videos on their own. Yes, Mary, I am so excited for Craftsmas. I am also excited for more design tutorials. I actually have some of the design tutorials also planned out. So I have the next Corel video planned because we're going to do a football design. And I also have another Canva tutorial planned because I want to do some more with that, which y'all are going to learn along with me. Like, I am not going ahead with Canva without y'all, because I figured that when y'all will be excited to do, where we do it together, and we're going to work on website design. Or do y'all want to start with like banner ads? Not really banner ads, but like Facebook logo, that kind of thing. Y'all need to let me know. Because both are kind of cool, kind of fun. You know, I have fun with all that kind of stuff. And, you know, now I do have a little bit more experience as far as the designing aspect of it, but, you know, I don't have that much of a head start. Okay, so Facebook. We can start with it, because what I'm doing as far as Canva is we're going to work on a brand kit. Now, if you're not familiar with what a brand kit is, it's setting up all of your social media to match. So I'm redoing all of my social media, redoing my website, so everything is cohesive. And I want to take you all along for it. Oh, Brenda, don't be scared to use it. And I have lots of tutorials with the sawgrass, and I definitely am going to do more. I'm going to be working on that. And for the Creative Fabrica tutorial, if I can do it, I'm going to try to do that live on a Thursday if I don't get a root canal tomorrow. I plan on doing that on Thursday. I'm definitely going to do, well, Michelle, we're going to be working on that as well. We're going to work on logos and you want everything to be cohesive. We're going to work on logo, and you'll see. And Shopify is also going to be included because it's website. We're going to do all of that. But we're going to do, for Creative Fabrica, we're going to be doing a sublimation design. And when I talk about sublimation design, we're going to do it all at once. Now, I know for Creative Fabrica, yesterday I was on there and I got an ad. Now, there wasn't a way for me to share it, but I personally got an ad to be able to pay for a year for $76 with tax. And it was pretty awesome, because normally I pay $29 a month. If I get an ad again where it's something I can share, I will let y'all know, because that is a good deal. Because, as I said, I paid $30 a month before, and to be able to pay, you know, $76 for the year, and that is locked in. So as long as, see, Jennifer, okay. So if I get that again, I'll make sure to share it, because like once I paid for it, there wasn't a way to share it. Or if I see the code or anything like that, I will let y'all know, because like, as I said, I paid $30 a month for it. It's the same plan, but it's for the entire year and you're locked into it until you cancel it. So LJ, with that, it gets you access to all the fonts, all of the graphics, all of the stuff that's on Creative Fabrica's website for commercial use for it, even if you don't have for commercial use. So Jennifer, for the $76 a year, like if you're not doing it for commercial use, that's like, it's kind of up to you on how you want to do it. But for me, hi Lori, I'm glad to see you. But so for the $76 for the year, like I download a lot of fonts, that kind of thing. And because I use them for like my Patreon designs and stuff like that, I use the commercial use. So that's where it's important to have that commercial license. So paying the $29 a month was important to me. But to be able to pay $76 for the year versus what, at $29 a month, it was like $350 for the year. So that is a huge, huge, huge price reduction. But again, if you don't need commercial access, you don't have to pay for it. But they also have like crochet patterns, all kinds of things. Well, Jennifer, that's what I was saying is now for the 76, if you pay for it, you're locked in until you cancel it. But again, it's kind of one of those things where if you do cancel it, but I'm also one of those people that if I can pay for something for a year, I will. Like, I pay for our HBO Max subscription for the entire year, our Disney Plus subscription for the entire year. We have the Peacock subscription. That one is actually really good, and that one's pretty cheap. I pay for that for the entire year. If I can pay for something annually, I pay it for the entire year. I would much rather pay for something for the entire year than pay for it every single month. It saves me the headache of it. Like Canva, I paid for the entire year. I hate monthly bills. I don't care what it is. If I can pay for it for a year versus a month, that's what I do. I mean, I don't know how everybody else feels about stuff like that. That's just how I am about stuff. Hi, Sean. I'm glad you're here. But I don't know. And plus, a lot of times when you pay for an annual subscription to stuff, it really does save you a lot. Like, I know, like, when we signed up originally for, like, HBO Max, it was, like, 40% off to sign up for the annual subscription versus the monthly. I think it was, like, $15 a month to sign up for if you did it monthly. And I think it was, like, $7 a month if you signed up for it annually. And to me, it was a much, much, much better deal. Hi, Karen. I'm glad you're here. But yeah, I mean, that's just how I am about stuff. And then I don't have to think about those little tiny charges. Maybe I'm weird about that. I'm freezing now at this point. I tried to sit here with like short sleeves and stuff on so I don't look like I'm the crazy coat lady, but man, oh man, I am freezing. Like, I don't know if you can see if the camera will pick it up, but like I have goosebumps all over my arms. I'm like freezing cold. And the AC is set on 78 degrees in my house because I'm dying. I'm literally dying. I'm so excited because, I've lost all this weight and it's finally getting to the point where everybody's putting out like where you can order sweatsuits and stuff like that because nothing fits me. Like, I can't make my drawstring pants, like my sweatpants and stuff like that, go small enough. And I was able to order off of Shop Disney because they got their Halloween sale stuff. They had these really cute joggers and like zip up sweatshirt, and I was like, I have to order it. It was like a Halloween set. And I was like, yay. Because it's finally that time of year where people are getting that stuff. And I'm like, yes, I can wear comfy, warm clothes again. Because y'all don't know. It's bad. I ordered extra electric blankets. Like, I have one that's on the couch and I have one that's on the bed. I mean, I'm so cold all the time. I told Jeremy, I was like, do they have like a plug-in electric jacket that I can keep at my chair, like, all the time? Like, so I can sit here like this all day. Hi, Migdalia. But I mean, other than being freezing all the time, that's one thing that I still haven't been able to get under control. I'm good. Like, I just need like and I can't have like a space heater on me all the time because the dogs. But like, if I could find like an electric jacket, because I sit around like one of the Ewoks from Star Wars, where I just need to. I know, Lori, it's bad. See, I need something that plugs in, because if it's got batteries, I'd kill the batteries all the time. Like, I couldn't keep it charged. I need to find one, Jennifer. That's what I need. Because nothing keeps me warm enough. Nothing. Thank you, Amy. Hi. It's your... I can't even focus on that. No, Julie, it started before the meds. My temperature regulation had been getting worse before everything. But it'll be okay. It will be okay. We'll get it figured out. And if not, they make lots of cute jackets. And electric blankets are wonderful. So. And I do like a good electric blanket. The dogs don't mind it either. The dogs, like, they love to curl up on it. Julie, these are great. I have a bunch of these. Some of them are from like Amazon. Some of them came from like the Buckle. I've bought a bunch of these. These are sweaters and they're nice and soft. I've had them forever. I love these things. They're like oversized and they don't like button or anything like that. You can throw them on anything. Thank you, Migdalia. I'm just wanting it a little bit longer so I can pull it up at certain points. I don't think I want it long anymore. Yes, Amy, I was just talking about that. I think I'm going to start it around the 15th. Then just trying to figure out if I'm going to do part lives, how many videos a week I'm going to do, because I still have lots of doctor's appointments. So I'm not going to do it every single day. So there's still some logistics to work out with it. But yes, I'm doing it. I'm excited to do Craftsmas again. See, Sean, you're speaking my language. Sooner. Yes, I definitely could use some extra insulation. I'm tired of buying new clothes. I'm so tired about it. That sounds like that is definitely a complaint I never thought I would ever say, is I'm tired of buying new clothes. It's gotten to be a problem. Yes, Debbie. See, that's what I just did. That was the way to go. and you're locked into it. So you don't have, like, you can do that over and over. What are you doing, Layla? Why are you running circles around my chair? Don't ask me. But Julie, I'm saying it. I mean, literally, I have bought, I don't even know how many pairs of jeans this year because, like, it's, yeah. Yes, Migdalia. And I've actually, like, everything's all set up. I've actually been filming a tutorial today. I'll have to check that out, LJ. As I said, nothing keeps me warm. Nothing. I have 3 dogs that sleep on top of me and a heated blanket, and I'm still freezing. And the lowest the people in my house are able to put the AC is 75. Because if not, I think I'm literally going to die. But, yeah. It's a good thing I love to donate all of the extra stuff. Like, I donate everything once it's too big because there ain't no point in holding on to it because we all know how it goes. Once you kind of grow out of stuff or it gets too small or too big, you're like, oh, let's go get new stuff. So, and you see, Lori, yes. And I am not a person, and I cannot be the only person that's guilty of this. I don't return things. If it doesn't fit, I either find someone to give it to or I donate it. I'm terrible about it. I just don't have the time nor the mental energy to return it. I'm just like, here, this will be great for you. So you can have it. I'm just, and I can ship things. Like, I have everything here to ship things back. And I'm just like, no, I'm not doing it. But yeah. And I'm also the person, I'm going to tell on myself here, that if I find something that I really, 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 really love and it's too small and it's on clearance, I have bought things hoping, especially when I was bigger, that, oh yeah, I'm going to fit into that. And a lot of times I never did. Now, lately, that has actually worked out into my favor. But for many years, that never worked out into my favor. But now it does. But for the longest time, it never did. Hi, Carol. But yeah. Now the problem is I do it and it's like, oh, I bought this on clearance and then I go to try it on. It's like, oh, and now it's already too big. But yeah, it'll be okay. It will be okay. But yeah, I am all excited. I am excited. Things are going good. Things are going great. I feel like things are looking up. But yeah. How is everybody? Is everybody getting ready for fall? I know I'm ready for fall. I mean, because Texas, fall doesn't count as cold weather. You know, around here, you know, fall doesn't signal like leaves changing color. Fall doesn't signal colder weather. Fall signals hurricanes. You know, so September 27th is mine and Jeremy's anniversary. So that will be 20 years of marriage for us, which also signifies typically around that time period is when we end up with hurricanes. all of the major hurricanes for our area in Texas have happened around our anniversary, which it is what it is. Not really super concerned for it because, you know, we know how to evacuate. And if we can't, because, you know, a lot of the storms we've had lately weren't supposed to be anything major, and then it's just a lot of rain and we get stuck with water around us. Thank you, Michelle. But so it is what it is. You know, we sit here and watch the water. But, you know, it's a new season and they put out all the pretty fall colors, which is something that I do love. Now, I don't like cold weather because, again, I can't stay warm. But for fall, you get pretty fall colors, which is one of the reasons why I love fall. Because you get olive green and mustard yellow and burnt orange, and, you know, that is what I love about fall. And that is what makes me excited. Now, I don't like pumpkin spice. I know. I'm probably the odd man out. I don't like pumpkin spice. I don't like pumpkin pie. Actually, I don't like pie in general, except for pecan pie and buttermilk pie. See, Julia, or Julie, we're on the same page. I'm a very, very picky eater. If people don't know this about me, like, I am very, very, very picky. I like vegetables, which is probably odd to say for a picky eater, but I don't like fruit. Michelle, you've never tried fall crafts? Oh, you need to. Fall crafts are fun. I love fall. Fall is one of my favorites because we got Halloween. Now, I am a Halloween fanatic. See, Julius? Yes. I am obsessed with horror movies. You may not know this about me. And a lot of people are kind of shocked when they hear that, because a lot of people are like, you don't look like someone who would be obsessed with horror movies. But I am, because it's kind of that weird thing. Is like, I am obsessed with Disney and I am obsessed with horror movies. Like, I watch pretty much every single horror movie that I can, you know, and I love all the greats. Yeah, see, Lori? We know. See, LJ, I like boots. See, Julius, I don't know how you can't like Halloween. I love Halloween. Like, you get me some Halloween decorations, I am all in for Halloween. I love every single thing about Halloween. Everything. Every single thing about Halloween. Spooky, scary. Love to dress up for Halloween. I love every single thing. And I love all the cutesy things for Halloween too, like Hocus Pocus. I love Halloween Town. I mean, I love it. Sabrina the Teenage Witch. Like, that was a show I grew up watching. I love all of it. All of it. See, I like fall, but my predominant thing is, as soon as like September 1st hits, it's Halloween. And as soon as Halloween's over, it transitions to Christmas. To me, I mean, you got Thanksgiving for food, and I like fall for clothing, but see, yes, Hocus Pocus. Mm-hmm. But, I mean, come on now. Fall is kind of, I mean, as I said, fall's great, but Halloween is the star of the show. You have to admit that. Halloween's the fun holiday. Halloween's the one that you actually get to have fun with. It's the holiday that you don't have to take seriously. You don't have to sit there and try to impress everybody. You know, you actually get to have fun with it. And you get to be gory if you want to be. You get to be gross, or you get to be cutesy. You get to actually, you know what I'm saying? It's not the serious holiday. And I feel like it's the only, that and Mardi Gras are the only unserious holidays, at least in my opinion. Well, I mean, and you got St. Patrick's Day. But, you know, Mardi Gras and St. Patrick's Day are really the only unserious holidays if you drink. Well, I mean, and Halloween's still fun even if you don't do horror movies, which, you know, I think is, you know, like Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas. Oogie Boogie. Come on now. And then you've got, like, you know, especially if you love, like, the Disney villains, you know. Come on. I don't know. And as you can tell, this is where it gets me really excited. Now, again, I'm from Southeast Texas, so we celebrate Mardi Gras. Again, I don't drink, so it's not something that, like, I get really into, but it's still fun. Especially, you know, you've got the king cake and all that kind of stuff, and there's a lot more to it. But typically, it's just a big party before giving up everything for Lent. And then, you know, St. Patrick's Day. Again, it's party day. Or at least that's how I was raised looking at it. But I don't do horror house. Yes. Well, I mean, and haunted house. Like, there's not a lot of things that scare me. So love you too, Lori. But yeah. See, Julius, I love the classics, but I also love the new stuff. Like, but I also love a good suspense. Like, I love things that can keep me on my toes. I want the twisty, turny movies. But, and I love all kinds. Like, I like all of them. And I love a really good, cheesy, like, B-rated horror movie, you know? I don't know if y'all remember, and it probably wasn't something I should have watched when I was a kid, but nobody was ever home. And I remember, like, when I was a kid, it used to come on USA. I think it was like Up All Night. They used to have, like, all those crappy B-rated horror movies, and I used to watch those. I think it was like on USA. Yes, but that's what I'd watch. You know, I've always, yeah. And Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street. You know, I've watched that stuff since I was little. Oh, Candyman is one of my favorites. I went and saw every single Saw in movie theaters. I mean, what's sad is, you know, most girls want to go see romantic movies for anniversaries and, like, all that kind of stuff. Jeremy and I typically will go see a horror movie for, like, our anniversaries because that's what I want to go see. He's not into it, but he'll go with me, like, because that's what I want to see. I mean, that's just what I like. Oh, yeah, I love The Blob. And The Thing. Oh, yeah. The one that makes Jeremy the angriest, though, was the new version of Stephen King's The Mist, which it's the one that definitely it'll get you. Oh, Attack the Killer Tomatoes. Oh, let's see. I still love Little Shop of Horrors. I love it because it's also a musical. Suddenly Seymour. Well, that's part of it. And I think also because I love special effects makeup in it as well, which you only get that in sci-fi and horror. I mean, for the most part, that's where that's where you're going to see it, is in horror and sci-fi, which is what makes it interesting. Whenever you see like Alien and when you see Predator, which is definitely a combination of sci-fi and horror, at least in my mind. Definitely. Which I still love a good sci-fi too. But for the most part, I don't like comic books. I'm a weirdo. I have watched several of the Mystery Science Theater because they used to play that on USA too. I spent a lot of time watching like weird things at 3:00 in the morning because I've always had insomnia, like even as a young child. Probably all the hours alone. See, I could never get into 3D movies like that, Julius, because I am blind in one eye, so I can't see 3D. I cannot see 3D at all. Whenever you're blind in one eye, you have no depth perception. Don't know if people know this. In case you're wondering, I'm blind in my right eye. Not completely, but pretty much completely. And at some point I will go completely blind in it. So I have no depth perception. So like I can't see 3D. I have no peripheral vision at all. So it's pretty bad. So I can't see all of the cool 3D effects. Like if you go to the movie theaters, like when we went to see like Avatar and all that kind of stuff, I couldn't see all that stuff. It kind of sucked. Like when we go to Disney and like to see like all the theme parks, I can't see all the things that everybody else. See, you understand. You understand. Yeah, and if you can't see 3D, like I remember when I was a kid and like what were they called? Magic Eye were the craze, and everybody would have like those 3D posters and be like, you can't see this? Hi, Charla. No, I can't. And they were like, you can't see this boat? No, I can't. And I felt like I was so left out of it. And it used to make me so angry. Yes. It probably helps with my clumsiness too, that I like, because I can't see things, I can't judge distances because I don't know how far something is, But yeah, nope. No depth perception whatsoever. No peripheral vision. And they still gave me a driver's license. I always joke about that. I'm like, can you allow me to drive? But yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I can't see the largest letter on the thingy and at all. I can't make out, because I just was at the eye doctor and I can't make out like anything. So I'm supposed to, because when I was there, because they're still going to run some more tests, they were like, maybe you should see a neuro-ophthalmologist. I was like, I didn't even know that they had a neuro-ophthalmologist. I have found out with all of this stuff that there are more specialists and doctors that I had no idea even existed. I'm like, wow. Like, but they were like, you should really be wearing fake glasses with polycarbonate frames just to protect this eye. So that way, because this one is so bad that this one, if anything happens to it, like, I will go completely blind, like, instantly. I'm like, really? I don't want to wear false glasses. Don't really want to. But it is what it is. But they still have to do some more testing to tell me what's going on with these. Well, I'm having issues. We all know that. But it's okay. If I do lose my eyesight, I have had eyesight, so I will remember what things look like. I know colors. You know, was it... Oh, it's okay, Miley. Do y'all remember, was it a movie? And maybe this might be just my brain thinking crazy things, because sometimes I do that where I'm like, did this happen, or was this just like the Mandela effect? Where I remember in a movie where it was like either a blind person who was able, because they had like a memory of things, where they could like think about something and like draw from memory. It's like attached to a computer program. And I'm like, well, maybe that, because I've always known at some point I will go blind because the overcompensation and like the way that my eyes are. I've always been told that at some point my eyes are going to go completely blind. Don't know how long, what's going to happen. You know, yada, yada, yada. And I'm like, it's going to happen way later in life. You know, I'm not that worried about it. Who knows? Anyways, and I've always thought about this, that, you know, well, maybe by that point that computers will be smart enough that, you know, I'll be able to see from memory or something. That maybe the computer will be able to be my eyes. Oh, hi, Roberta. I'm glad you're here. I feel like I haven't seen you in a while. And maybe, again, that's my brain playing tricks on me. But maybe the computer will be able to like be my eyes, that maybe I can describe things to it and it like will be able to like do my art for me or something. Does that sound crazy? That would be exciting. Don't you think? But I do know that they have computer programs that can do art better than people. But then what do they need people for? See, like, that's the sci-fi things. Hey, it doesn't bother me. Work is work. You got to make money. You got to make a living. You got to pay your bills. You know, it's how it is. Thank you, Roberta. Hey, even when days are bad, I'm doing great. As long as my brain works. Hey, if God heals me, that's amazing. But if God doesn't heal me, that's amazing too. It's just the life you're meant to lead. It's how it is. And that's what you got to realize. You don't know God's mysterious ways. And that's how I always look at things. You know, you're living the life the way that you're supposed to live it. And as long as my brain works, I can deal with anything. I got really frustrated when my brain didn't work. That's when I was like, meh. And that's whenever y'all saw me and I was kind of down. But I think anybody can get whenever, you know. But when my brain doesn't want to work, well, I think that would cause a lot of things anyway. But, you know. But you have no control over life, no matter what you believe in. You still have no control over anything, whether you're agnostic or you're atheist or you believe in fairies. You have no control. You can't choose what's in your head. You can't choose your DNA. You know, that's just how it is. And I don't know if the camera will focus on it, but that's my background. And I am going to do a video tour of my office once I finish doing everything. If I ever get finished. Because I got to finish the vinyl organization stuff, which will take forever. I got to get the boys and stuff to help me. But yeah, I will get it all finished. But yeah, I got lots of little things. I got my Golden Girls and my drag race people. But yeah. And all of my Disney stuff. And all the things that my kids and people have sent and all the things that make me happy. Well, not all the things, but lots of things that make me happy. But yeah. Yes, Christina, it makes a difference whenever and once I'm cleared to travel and once I have everything more under control, yes, I do plan on doing some traveling. But at this point, still haven't been cleared to travel, still have way too many doctor's appointments, and still don't have everything figured out yet. But yeah, still want to be able to go on vacation and all that stuff because I haven't been on vacation in Lord knows how long. Belle from the 1992 movie is my absolute favorite. Belle is my favorite princess because she is the bookworm princess, which has always been my favorite. Stitch is always my favorite. Thank you, Kathy. Because Ohana means family, and family means no one gets left behind, and everyone knows how close me and my family, my children and my husband and I, we are very, very close, our little family unit. And let's see, I think someone asked where my family was this evening. The boys are in their room right now. Jeremy hasn't gotten off work yet. He doesn't get off till 5, but he has to go by the pharmacy and pick up medication. Nadia just got off of work, and then we are going to eat dinner, and we are going to play some trivia games tonight after dinner. So I think Nadia's cooking, possibly. Yeah, we're going to do some leftovers. I got off of Amazon a trivia game. It's called I Should Have Known That. So, because I love playing trivia games. And my brain's finally good enough. And I was like, that seems like it could be pretty fun to do. So that's what we're going to do. Because we like to play games together as a family. And we haven't done it in quite a while. and we're going to, and that's all we're going to do. Because Nadia was gone for what was it? About 2 weeks whenever she was for her birthday, because she just had her 22nd birthday. She was gone for about 2 weeks to Amsterdam because her boyfriend took her to Amsterdam for her birthday. So, yep. But yeah, I mean, we still spend quite a bit of time together, as much as we can. You know, now we're all in quite a bit of different places, but you know, we still see each other as much as possible. Cameron's in 10th grade now. Can you believe it? He's a sophomore. Who would know? I will definitely let you know how the game goes. I actually have some other games in the cart at Amazon that we're looking at getting. We're looking at getting what was it, Happy Little Dinosaur or something. So that one looks like fun. We're also looking at getting, there's one it's called Color Brain. So yeah, I know. Because think about that. He was like in 5th or 6th grade when I started doing YouTube, y'all. Like he was little. He's a sophomore. He's going to start driving soon. He hasn't started driving yet because I can't drive to take him to driver's ed. That's the only reason he hasn't started driving. He was a baby. So, he was so young. And it's crazy. What was it, 5th grade? Yeah. I think he was in 5th grade, maybe in 4th grade. 4th or 5th grade, because it's been a while since I've been on YouTube. I mean, so yeah, I mean, it's been a long time. And as I said, the only reason he isn't driving yet at this point is because I can't bring him to driver's ed, and everybody else is in so many different places at once. It's crazy. But yeah. Man, oh man, the years have just flown by. I don't know. It's just crazy to me how far we've all come in this small little community of ours. I consider it like, because y'all, you know, so many of y'all have been with me for so long, and y'all are like my little YouTube family. Because I mean, y'all have been with me since, some of y'all have been with me since like day one, and y'all have seen all the ups and downs and all through this, and seen everything. And I mean, hurricanes and like the business growing and then closing the business, and the health issues, and like the kids graduating from high school, and all the good, all the bad, you know. And it's so weird to think about all of that. And goodness gracious, that's the weird part about this to me. It's like, heck, some of y'all are been around more than my blood family. So I think that's part of what y'all don't realize, how much y'all actually do mean to me because of that. Because, you know, I have talked about this a little bit. I don't have a, like Lori, my sister, was in the chat earlier. We just connected because I was adopted, didn't know my biological dad. and I didn't know I had siblings. Kind of guessed that I had some on my dad's side, but I wasn't 100% sure. Just connected with them 6 months ago or so. But some of y'all, as I said, I didn't have that. Y'all have been here. Y'all are the ones that I have been around and talked to and been through all of these things with for so long. And it's crazy to me because y'all mean so much, because y'all have been the ones who've been here through all the good, all the bad. And I don't think y'all realize how much y'all actually mean to me. And I don't know if I could ever really show y'all like my gratitude and my love for y'all. Honestly, because I don't get close to people, and y'all are the people I talk to. That's why these lives are so important. And it may not seem like it to y'all, but it really is important to me. Because y'all are my people. And I really do love y'all. I really, really, really do. I do. And I hope y'all know that. I mean, I really do. And I am not an emotional person. Some people would say that I'm cold, if you like in real life. But y'all are. And talking about this, like realizing like how long I've been doing this and knowing that and thinking about how much y'all have been here for, it's kind of crazy. So, there's some junk stuff. Hold on. Where's my mouse? Where is my mouse? Where's my mouse? Where's my mouse? Where did you go? Where did you go? That's a junk thing. Hold on, if I can get my mouse to work. There it goes. Well, thank y'all. I mean, and but yeah, I mean, and I really mean that. Because trust me, and the thing is, I definitely know more of what to do to be able to be like, oh, I know to do this if I want to make more money. But it's never been about the money stuff for me. So I just never thought that that was, money has never been the object in life for me. You know, yes, I want to make a living, because who doesn't want to make a living? And I enjoy what I do. Don't get me wrong. But it's never been about becoming rich for me. I don't think that that's the point in life. You know, I don't think that that's, you know, that's not the end all be all in life, because you can't take it with you when you're gone. But anyways, ugh. Well, thank you, Julius. Exactly, Christina. I try to be. Like, I don't know. I can't not be the way that I am. Like, I don't know how not to be like, just talk. I mean, I think that that's part of it, you know? If you want people that just want everything to be perfect, there are plenty of other people out there that will show you that. And that's just not what I want to do. Yes, Kathy. You got to keep an eye on it. You're always going to get people that are going to comment and all that fun kind of stuff. You just got to keep an eye. Sometimes though, like my mouse gets lost on my screen. I don't know why, but it does. But anyways, I think I'm going to end it there so I can hopefully finish this video before we do our family night, because we want to do it tonight in case they do the root canal tomorrow. Because, yeah, I have a sinus infection, and and it's going to sound gross. So they typically only do it on YouTube. So you have to be on YouTube to be in the chat to do it. Facebook isn't bad about them. I don't know why. So that's where we have the issue. But so I have a sinus infection, and my sinuses are bad again because my sinuses hate me. And it has opened up a channel into my teeth. And so now that this infection, the swelling is gone, and it has opened that up, and it is draining through my teeth. So I might need to get a root canal. Sounds yummy, right? And if I have to do that, then I won't be able to talk. At least, or I'm thinking I won't be able to. Because it is not. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. I'm sure y'all wanted to hear that. Well, I hate sinuses. It's because my sinuses hate me. And I've had sinus surgery. And I had it not that long ago. And it's back. Like, it's back. Why? Why can't my sinuses just be nice? Why can't they just be good? Like, oh, I know. Well, I mean, hopefully so. But yeah, like yeah, I don't know. Hopefully so. Hopefully it's not terrible. It depends on where and how many root canals they have to do, because it's on both sides. Or I think it's on both sides because I know it was draining on both sides. Like that. It's not pretty. Well, I'm glad you're here, Janice. But I'm ending it here. Anyways. But yeah. Hi, Mary Jane. But yeah, I will let y'all know. But it depends on how I feel. I'm typically a trooper when it comes to pain. It's shocking to people how well I do with pain. So if it's not too bad, we'll see how it goes. I mean, I've had root canals before, so it may not be anything at all for me, but I haven't had any in my upper teeth. So we'll see how it goes. Anything will be better than what it is now, because the thing was, I wasn't in pain until the antibiotics kicked in and it relieved like the pressure from the swelling, and then the sinuses opened up. Does that even make any sense? But I'm going to have to take more antibiotics because the antibiotics didn't get rid of all of the infection. Because my sinuses hate me. But I will let y'all know how the game goes. I'm excited to play it. I love games like this. And as I said, we got a lot of other games. And this is how we are. I'm a big weirdo. I love you guys. And I will see y'all in the next one. And Thursday, we will do the Creative Fabrica Live, because typically I do it the first Wednesday of every month. We'll do it on Thursday for the Creative Fabrica Live, and we'll do a sublimation design. And I'm excited for it. And what we'll do with that one is Friday, we will do it as a tutorial. So you need to let me know what you want it for. Do you want it for a cup? Do you want it for a shirt? Let me know in the comments down below once the tutorial is done, so that way I can prepare for it. I love you guys, and I will see you later.